but something you'll never forget as long as you live. For me, it's the summer I found the money at the old drive-in. I was 13, sunburned, restless, and dying for something to do. The air shimmered like glass. That's when I met Eli and Sarah at the edge of town, leaning against their bikes, daring each other to do something dumb. The drive-in, Eli said. They're tearing it down next month. Let's check it out before it's gone. My mom will kill me if I'm not home by 5. I muttered. Sarah grinned. That grin that could start a war. It's only 3. 2 hours of freedom. You in or not? So we went. The Pinecrest drive-in had been dead for a decade. A half-collapsed sign clung to its post, letters missing, now showing, nothing. We climbed the fence, sneakers crunching on glass and gravel. The place smelled like rust, weeds, and something faintly sweet. Old popcorn, maybe. Cracked speakers lined the lot like crooked tombstones. The giant white screen towered above, torn and ghostly. Eli kicked a soda can. Crazy to think our parents made out here. Yeah, Sarah said. Now it's just bones. We wandered until we spotted the projection booth, a small brick bunker at the back. Its door was padlocked, but a side window had already been smashed. Eli boosted Sarah through first. She disappeared inside with a laugh, then reached out a hand to pull me in. The air inside was damp and heavy, thick with mildew and the ghost of burnt film. Rusted reels lay scattered like fossils. A shaft of sunlight cut through the dust, landing on the old projector in the center. Then Sarah froze. Hey, what's that? Behind a shelf, half buried under a tarp, sat an old metal lunchbox. Eli yanked it out and gave it a shake. Something clinked inside. He popped it open. Stacks of bills, thick, wrapped in rubber bands. Old 20s and 50s, moldy at the edges but real. Holy crap, Eli V spit it. Sarah's eyes went wide. There's gotta be thousands. My throat went dry. What if this belonged to someone? Eli smirked. Who cares? This place is ancient. Finders keepers. Sarah frowned. Or drug dealers. Or worse. The sunlight flickered against the bills, turning them green gold. I could hear my heartbeat in my ears. Eli started sorting stacks. We split it 3 ways. Nobody needs to know. Sarah shook her head. We should turn it in. Yeah? To who? Your dad. He'd pocket it and call you a good citizen. Their voices clashed. Sharp, low, dangerous. I stood frozen between them, the air thick enough to choke on. Then tires. Crunching gravel. Eli peeked through the cracked window. Crap. Someone's here. A pickup truck rolled in, stopping by the old screen. A tall man climbed out, cigarette glowing in his mouth. He scanned the lot, slow and deliberate. Maintenance, Sarah whispered. Eli shook his head. No, I've seen that truck behind Miller's Gas. He's not maintenance. The man turned toward the booth. My stomach dropped. Eli shoved the lunchbox into my chest. Hide it. What? Why me? Just do it. Panic hit like a jolt of lightning. Sarah crouched behind the projector. I spotted an old popcorn machine in the corner, its glass cracked and yellow. I jammed the lunchbox inside, shoving it deep under the metal tray. The door creaked open. Boots echoed across the floor. Kids. The man's voice was rough, like gravel dragged across metal. I know you're in here. None of us breathed. He stepped closer, sniffed, muttered, damn rats, and backed out. The truck engine growled, fading into the distance. We didn't move for a full minute. Eli exhaled a laugh that sounded more like a choke. That was close. Sarah's voice shook. We can't keep it. That money's cursed. Eli straightened, eyes sharp. You two do what you want. I'm coming back tomorrow for it. But he never did. That night, a storm rolled through. Lightning cracked the sky open, and by morning the projection booth had burned to the ground. They said lightning hit it, but I never believed that. I kept thinking about that man, about the way he'd looked straight at the booth like he already knew. A week later, bulldozers came. The drive-in was leveled, gone, buried under gravel and silence. Years passed. I left town, went to college, built a life. But sometimes when summer burns the air thick and sweet, I still think about that lunchbox sitting under the popcorn machine, melted into the earth. I wonder what was really in it, because the truth is, it wasn't the money that stuck with me. It was Eli's face when he realized we were in too deep. The silence after the man called out. The weight in my chest when I understood. We crossed a line we couldn't uncross. 20 years later, I can still smell the burnt celluloid, hear the hum of that broken projector, and see the faint green glow of those bills in the sunlight. That was the day the world stopped feeling safe. The day we stopped being kids.